30th, and Yankees baseball begins. It's finally here. The roster isn't fully set, but the lineup for opening day is. We're going to talk all about it.
Franchy.
Recaps galore, weekly awards, stat lines, theme, and hot takes. Get your Yankees news from these two fine dudes. It's time for Talkin' Yanks. Talkin' Yanks with old John Boy and Jake. Talkin' Yanks with old John Boy and Jake.
Hello and welcome to Talkin' Yanks, brought to you by SeatGeek. My name is Jimmy, his name is Jake, and we got BBD behind the dish producing. It's opening day. We have a bunch of loose ends to talk about, and in the second half of the show, we'll be doing a little pregame show action. We're going to be live all day. If you want to watch the Yankees game with us, JM Baseball YouTube channel will be live. A bunch of other people from the office live, and then we're staying live till baseball ends today. So
link to that channel is in the bio of this, or just search JM Baseball on YouTube.
Hell yeah. Jake, how are you?
James Davis, Talkin' Yanks family. Welcome back. We made it. Another offseason in the books, March 30th. A nice chilly day in the big city. I'm good. I'm excited to I'm excited. Oh!
Yankees officially announced the Franchy Cordero signing.
Let's go.
He will wear number 33.
Oh, Swisher. Nice.
Franchy Cordero, a little more salt in the Red Sox-Yankees rivalry.
I don't know which direction, but
Right. I think in a bad way.
Yeah.
No, man, I'm excited, and there's so many just good games on today that the build-up to baseball, and I know people are starting to post the pitching match, like Logan Webb versus Garrett Cole today is really cool.
Yeah.
Like the Cardinals and the Blue Jays play, which are like two sneaky teams I love in the AL and NL this year. Talking Yanks. Wait, he loves the Jays? Yeah, man, I'm excited to buckle in, watch a bunch of baseball till I basically make myself sick today. You? Eat too, Brutus?
wait till I buy you the holy
You better not.
ice cream.
You better
What's
not
that
buy
place
ice
called?
cream tonight.
It's called something. Holy Scoops.
I think I'm doing
I know that place.
I think I have to do ice cream in Paxton today. So if you're trying to double ice cream me, it's going to be Poops Day.
I'm buying Holy Scoops for the live
I'll watch you
streamers.
and Joe's eat them.
And then that's that. Hey, they got Franchy. Florial's still on the roster. Ortega's gone. Calhoun's in AAA. And they are still not at the final because they're doing funky stuff. Is the funky stuff brought to us by anyone? Before we get into the exciting of opening day, we got to talk more Yankees funk.
Jim, I think the funk is brought to us by SeatGeek. You mentioned them at the start. Code JohnBoy Preseason. It's still live now.
Running out of time.
Tick, 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 tick. Go to SeatGeek. Code JohnBoy Preseason. 15% off your order, whether you are a first-time buyer or not. SeatGeek, they're the geeks of seats. That means they know what they're doing, and it's so easy to use. A Jake can use it. Green means good. Go to SeatGeek. John Boy Preseason, 15% off tickets at SeatGeek. There's a link in the description. It's like a link factory in the description today. Go download the app. Get yourself some tickets to the game, Jim.
I'll be honest, we've had more links before.
Okay.
But there's links there. You should click all of them.
Craven sausage. I guess we should hit Franchy mostly quick because that kind of popped up out of left field, literally, figuratively.
Franchy's here. That's
He's
kind of all I got for you.
I guess the story of Franchy Cordero from the baseball nerd lane is he's always been an exit velo king. Now I think he is on the Yankees will be his fourth major league team he's been on that's tried to tap into his exit velo numbers. Padres, Royals, Boston the last 2 years, oddly enough. He's kind of the numbers he generates when he hits a ball is something that you put into the number factory, and it's like we can do something with this, but his results on the field and his career haven't been that great. And I guess the part that kind of threw us off was, Ortega has been a major leaguer the past 2 years.
He's also fast.
He is also fast. He's a freak. He
Tools.
exit velo king and a speed king. You like the numbers, Jim?
Is a lefty. That's the only thing that actually matters, in my honest opinion.
Right, but also was Ortega. And I guess that's where we kind of had a conversation yesterday where end of the day it's kind of it's
Ortega,
a little shoulder
bad spring.
shrug.
Franchy, good spring.
Yeah, it's true.
The Orioles released him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Jay Bruce-esque.
Oh.
Not in skill. Jay Bruce had a great career.
Right.
In what he's going to do for the
at this
Yankees.
point, at the point when he was a Yankee.
Who got the Suckbag Award? Morales. I don't know. I don't expect much.
Yeah.
One awesome homer.
Yes.
And that's kind of it. But
That'd be
it seems not worthwhile. It's a split deal. Trying to tap into something. It just feels like can he play center? He can play the infield. He can play first. They just probably like all the versatility. Okay, he's a lefty off the bench. He can run as well, and he can play first. But this does nothing for me. It doesn't sour my mood.
Yeah.
It doesn't make me excited. Okay.
I guess I don't want to say sour because it's opening day, but there was some stuff you could talk yourself into with Rafael Ortega on this team. There's not really much you could talk yourself into with Franchy Cordero on this team.
Yeah.
So let's see what he's about. Be a star. Be the next Gio Urshela. Why not?
Steals a bag and plays. Does he play center?
He played a couple
he has
games
done
last
it.
year.
His defensive outs above average aren't great.
I think he's mostly corners and first base at this point.
Okay. So, it doesn't do much for me.
Yeah.
But the Yanks got him.
Got our man.
And the interesting thing is Johnny Brito, who's in the rotation, is not on the roster yet. And the Yankees optioned Weissert and Ian Hamilton to AAA. And they're going with a 5-person bench for opening day and maybe opening weekend series until Brito pitches. And when Brito is going to make his first start, which I was just doing the math on, it looks like it can be April 5th with the off days. So when Brito does that, Florio probably gets DFA'd or put on waivers, and maybe the Yankees think once camps are set and every other team kind of set their 26-man, their 40-man, and said goodbye to their non-roster invitees, maybe the need for Florio becomes a little more now that they're a little locked in place and the season started, and if there's injuries or something that happens, that maybe someone picks Florio up on waivers then as opposed to before. But that's seemingly what's going to happen, I think.
I heard it could be Franchy too. The way they did his contract, I wonder that whole split thing. I wonder if they can almost use him to send him to the minors. Is that what that's about?
It sounds like that means they can send him up and down.
And there's the Johnny Brito thing. There's another layer to it. Right now, with the two outfielders and Johnny Brito, they can all be on the roster. Right now, Johnny Brito hasn't been told he's on the roster. We might find out in a minute he is, and good. And then that spot would be for another reliever, which you'd assume would be Weissert or I guess Web Dog if we're in that part of the season already. But yeah, there's still one kind of roster spot that's not
accounted for.
Yes.
There is? There's 26 on the roster right now, right?
If
We don't
Brito's
know
on
who
it.
if it's Burrito, then it's 26. He just hasn't been told.
What
he's
I'm
on the
reading
team yet.
says has Brito's name as on.
Right. So then, because this is the whole thing, if they were waiting to use Brito for April 5th, they could have another reliever on the roster.
Oh, yeah.
They're going a reliever short today, it appears.
Okay. So
5-man bench today.
So Oh, so why were we assuming Brito's not on?
He was told. He hasn't
Marley
been
Rivera
told yet.
tweeted out that Johnny Brito is told he's not on the opening day roster yet.
He has been told he's not on. Has not been told he is on yet.
That feels like a miscommunication internally
there.
somewhere because he's there, and I feel like they publicly said he's the 5th starter,
Right. Yeah, I mean, it would.
and they don't have a reliever. They publicly said Weissert, so maybe
Yeah. And we've seen tweets of the lineup.
Johnny Brito
available
just didn't
relievers.
realize. Maybe the Yankees didn't realize they had to specifically tell him since it's been so public,
Yeah.
and that conversation never happened.
Or there's more DFA option guys stuff just swirling around the league right now. Talking. Who knows if Talkin Rockies right now is saying like Ortega just got released by the Yankees. So I don't know.
I still think that either way, one of the Florial and Franchy, one of them, most likely Florial, is for the reliever spot. If
in at least a week or at most a week.
Because with Clark, Herman, Brito as your 3, 4, 5, actually you're technically your 2, 4, 5.
Awesome.
The Yankees have a potential deal that's in the works where they would be adding a pitcher, Aaron Boone says. That's why they're running with 7 guys in their bullpen to start the year with the
Sounds like there's a trade coming if Aaron Boone said that.
Max Goodman, that is his tweet verbatim. I just read.
I mean,
Seems like there's a trade in the works if Boone's saying that.
you know what, dude? This better not be for a starter. Like, this better not be someone on the 26-man going. Like, remember last year, opening day, an hour before, they announced the Judge bad contract vibes?
Yeah.
Like, this better not be like bad vibe trade.
Imagine if they traded Glaber right now, and it's
That's
just
what
like
I'm.
sad.
I don't think that's going to
No,
happen.
I
But
don't
just
think so,
imagine, like Rizzo just gave everyone a bottle of wine, and someone just to take their wine and leave.
I think. I think. I was going to end up in a weird place. Something's going to happen, and I think it mostly revolves around Franchy and Florial because they're redundant. They're both two like freaky guys that.
And
I think
haven't put it together.
struggle. So
And specifically, I guess
All
it's
right.
Florial because they just chose to have Franchy when they didn't have to make that choice.
maybe that was all the poker hand, Peeps. Maybe that was
Can be.
Some GM was like, "Oh, you're gonna trade with us, Cashman." Cashman said, "No, we're bringing in Franchy. We love Franchy."
I mean,
IKF was a twin.
yeah, like there. I don't think so. Someone said like, does Franchy make Hicks easier to move? And like, I don't think so.
And I mean, by the way,
But like, I don't know. Crazy trades have happened. I don't think this is going to be a crazy one at all.
it doesn't seem like it would be a crazy trade. It would be. I mean, you talk about emotions and things we'll remember for a couple years. Like, imagine if it was Hicks, like a guy who's been on the team since 2016 now.
I think it's got to be a free agent deal.
A potential deal going to add a pitcher during tomorrow's off day, Brian Hoke. So we're not going to find out till tomorrow.
I think it's got to be a reliever or starter that just got cut.
So funny. Happy opening day. One of you will not be here tomorrow. And Johnny Brito, not sure if you're on the team, but you're in the rotation. Next.
Is there a list, an article that has non-roster invitees that didn't make it?
Non-roster released guys. Non-roster.
Could be a list on
released.
MLB trade rumors or something. Don't know.
Boy, that was a bad Google search. Okay. So don't get... If you were going to get this roster inked on your ribs today, maybe wait through the weekend.
It's so interesting. Scott Downs?
I mean, dude, the fact that Boone would say that. This team normally doesn't say anything.
They're a new team, man. Volpe's on
They're
the
a new
opening
team.
day
The
roster.
2 kids. How about it?
I found
Cuddy
Scott.
says it's a free agent,
Okay.
but didn't say who
I
it
found
was.
Scott Downs. Did he make it?
Just
His-
call.
His nickname is Snakeface,
Come on.
and he hasn't pitched. He's what, 40 something years old. Is this real? Am I on an article from 2013?
Call Hoke and
I'm on an article from 2015.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Come on, man.
I Googled non-roster invitee cuts, and it was the first article.
Is it Gary Sanchez?
No, it's got to be a pitcher.
Yeah.
Well, Gary needed the rebrand.
Gary's always had the arm.
Where's the smart people that can speculate on this for me? Who knows the NRI landscape?
Ken Giles.
What's Zach Britton doing?
Oh, now see, that would be cool if Zach Britton walks in. Rizzo had a bag with his wine in it. He comes in and he says, hey, why isn't Volpe at daycare? Everyone laughs.
The Volpe article
Our guy June Lee
wrote is awesome. I mean, this kid is one of us. He probably listened to Talkin' Yanks as a youth because this kid's one of us. Yeah. That's crazy. His dad was a WFAN caller.
Yeah.
Not a listener, a caller. I want to interview his dad and be like, if I told you we just bought the archives of all your calls,
would you be
Would
horrified?
You pay us to not air them? You know, like what kind of caller was he? And his mom and dad would sleep overnight in line for playoff tickets for Yankees games. Yeah. They're both in. And the stories of his like raising and his him and his dad would go to the field. They wouldn't leave until he fielded 100 balls in a row. It was a really cool article, but before school, he would put all of his shirts on his bed, his Yankees jerseys, to decide which player he was going to wear. Like this, you listening to this right now, you grew up the same amount of Yankee fans as Volpe. That's crazy. I hope he works out. His parents also seem to understand, because there's WFN caller, the weight of not working out. And it seemed a little bit like,
yeah, that was funny when they referenced, like, you know, the guy his dad used to call in about is now their son. Yeah. It's like a time is a flat circle type situation. It's a great article by June Lee. Go check it out. I think the part that you can already see in Volpe a little bit, and when you talk about prospects or baseball or life or anything, Anthony Volpe wants to be Anthony Volpe. He's not trying to be Jeter. He wants to be Volpe, and that's good. What do you got?
Burrito's on the team.
Hey!
Yankees PR just tweeted all the moves. They couldn't fit it in the tweet form. They had to do it as a picture because it's all the IL stints they didn't do yet. Efros and Heel to the 60-day. Those were the two easiest ones, besides Montas. And then Bader, Rortvedt, Sevy, Trevino, Canely, Rodon, and Montas all on the 15-day IL. So those are all done.
Okay, so no other sneaky 60 days. We were debating if that was going to happen. I mean, it still can, but...
Yeah, still, I think the next one would still be Franchy.
Right.
So there's still there's still one easy one.
So that could happen, like, as of tomorrow when they sign...
Yeah, when they need...
Mariano out of retirement?
When they sign Zach Britton tomorrow, it'll be Franchy to the 60-day.
All right. That's crazy. That tweet's nuts.
It's a ridiculous tweet. You know what else is nuts, Jim?
Peanuts.
Your testicles. Oh. And they live in Muggsy jeans.
Yes, that's true.
And we are live streaming all day today in our Muggsies. Muggsies is help bringing our opening day stream. And I think you guys know us well enough. You know the John Bino. We wouldn't be streaming for 12 hours in not comfortable pants. That ain't our MO. And Muggsy, not only are they comfortable, they're the best in the game, baby. You know their jeans by now. They got chinos. They got joggers.
Say they're the best in the game, baby. You said that like a
best
movie
in the
star.
game, baby.
No, the first time you said it like a movie star.
Nice.
Yeah. Now you just sound like you.
Creepy. Hands down the greatest jeans, chinos, and joggers ever made. And 10% off. Code YANKS at Muggsy.com. That's 10% off at Muggsy.com. yankeesnews.com to get ridiculous comfort. And that link's in the description too. People, keep up.
Keep up. Okay, I got a list here
Nice.
of unsigned.
I'm texting Hoke.
He doesn't know.
He knows.
He has guesses at least.
Text Boone. I'm going to tweet out this list.
Who's got the best sinker and slider on the list?
Mm,
You know?
I do know. I'm going to tweet it out and say, who is it? Hold on. Do you think he'd be a starter? No, right?
I doubt it. I don't know too many MLB quality starting pitchers at this point that thought they were going to be in a rotation that aren't.
That would be like ready to pitch.
All right,
That, like, would be added
here's
to a
the list. I
roster
just tweeted
Saturday.
it out if you want to follow along as well. I just went Fangraphs free agent tracker. You got Cody Stashik,
Yes.
Archie Bradley,
Oh,
Steven Brault. Hey, 2 rows rotation guys.
right.
Ken Giles, Tyler Thornburg, Corey Knievel, Zach Britton, Julis Chassin, Noe Ramirez. Is that how you say his first name?
I think so.
Hansel Robles, Sergio Romo.
Just retired.
Yeah, till that Yankee money comes.
What?
Bam, bam, bam. Joe Smith, Will Harris, Josh James.
Remember that? Yeah, and I was looking at this list too. I don't think this has like the non-roster crew that's been let go yet.
No,
know what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
find that.
Yeah, that because I don't think a lot of those guys were like pitching in spring training. So for them to get put on the Yankees doesn't seem realistic. It feels like it's got to be a guy in a camp who's just going off vibes. What's a good team? Like who did the Dodgers just kick off their team? Let's see. Guys on the DL. Guys option to minor. I don't know.
No, I can't. I don't know how to find that.
We're going to find out tomorrow. Hopefully it's someone cool.
Aaron Boone said Johnny Brito will start game 3.
Yes.
So
Record day.
So no more Nestor game 3.
Nestor was always 4.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They couldn't rearrange that.
Domingo 5. Yeah, it's such a brutal. We might have to tell one of the MLB websites to get on that because that would be
Future
huge right
years.
now, and there's just no way to Google it.
Yeah, I'm trying to do relievers. So right now I have relievers who signed 1-year deals with teams. Because would that kind of be it?
I think you need to do like minor league deal because that's how they would be on an NRI.
Yeah,
Like Justin
1-year
Wilson
deal.
with Milwaukee. Did he?
Yankees great, Justin Wilson.
But just can you Google? Has he been in spring training?
a third stint.
Is he on their team? Just because if
Right.
that
I see what
hits,
you're
As
looking
a,
for.
as a
then I
cross
have
reference.
a list of names.
Justin Wilson, I don't think he pitched this spring. Unless Baseball Reference just got rid
Placed
of all
on the
this-
IL 329.
and he didn't pitch this spring. So he
He had Tommy John.
may
last
be a
June.
good example, but he
All right,
may
what
not
about
be.
Trevor Gott?
Oh, I love Trevor Gott. Trevor Gott. He pitched this spring, 9 games. With 9 games with Seattle this spring. So did
So
he
is he
not-
going to break camp with them?
He's fully on the Mariners. Not listed as an NRI, listed in their bullpen. So maybe he was one, but he's at least on the team now, it looks like.
Damn.
Damn it.
Okay, maybe this doesn't work then.
Man.
Yeah, I think minor league deal would be the next term to try.
So I think Fangraphs doesn't have that, but I think
That should be their next
Spotrac
venture.
does.
I've got guys that signed minor league deals, but to go through each team and see if they signed
who
is
they
kinda-
let
Did
go.
Tukey Toussaint make the Angels? I don't know, Jim. This might be a losing war, my friend.
I don't think this is something we can try to do live.
I think if you gave us 2 hours,
Yeah.
which we've got on the stream today, so maybe come join us on the stream.
Oh, okay, I'll figure it out on the stream.
We'll figure it out on the stream.
So check
out
out the
right
stream.
now,
Jimmy
yeah.
will announce who the Yankees signed.
We'll be the first to announce it.
Yep. Unless I have it right now, which I do.
You found it.
Which I
That's
do.
awesome, man.
Next,
Next Yankee great is
Trevor Rosenthal.
we got him. Velo.
Signed a minor league deal. Philip Deal coming back.
Who Rosenthal signed a deal with?
Where do we go from here? I'm dealing this.
I'm dealing this. Ty Buttrey. Oh, Ian
Hey,
Kennedy.
it's still a family
Ian
show.
Kennedy coming back.
I think the Rangers picked him up.
Well, they can suck butts.
Okay. Come on.
Come on. All right, whatever. Brian Shaw, how are you?
How are you?
Anthony Ghost. You want to switch to Vinny Natoli.
Oh!
He's back.
Back in the New York Blues. Do we go straight into pregame?
I think so.
Did Tukey Toussaint make Cleveland?
Just Google Tukey Toussaint.
This is my last.
And then click news, because if he didn't. Oh, no. Tukey Toussaint option to minor league camp 1 week ago.
He accepted that? He could be a Yankee.
Yeah, for a day.
Fun name. All right.
Hit in the air to right field and deep. It is high. It is far. Stuff that dreams are made
Hello and welcome to the Yankees opening day. The lineup said the people are playing are the San Francisco Giants. Arson Judge not on the team. Hunter Strickland, is he going to join the Yankees later? Who knows?
He did just get the boot from camp.
Did he?
Yeah. He'd have to shave his beard, though, and he's like... Where Hunter Strickland's at in his career, I could see him being like, nah.
Leading candidate.
He's
Of
currently
all the ones we found. All right, the
like your
lineup
Trevor
today, we have
Rosenthal,
leadoff DJ LeMahieu playing second base. Aaron Judge in the 2-hole playing center field. Anthony Rizzo playing first base, batting third. Stanton mans the outfield. He's in right field, batting fourth. Josh Donaldson in the 5 spot at third base. DH, Gleyber Torres. And then you have the Rook, as Waldo Cabrera starting in left field. Trevino behind the dish. And the Rook.
We're calling him the Rook.
Volpe. I call both the Rooks.
Both of them are the Rook.
The Rook.
The Rook. Is Oswaldo technically a Rook?
I don't know.
Did he-
He might have
I
exceeded.
never know where that lands anymore.
You don't know shit.
I think by days on the
Exceeded
active roster, he might be
Long stream.
might be too much.
Exceeded rookie limits during the 2022 season.
I hate that.
I hate
We're getting a lot of Joes today. I just kind of put that in my head. He loves ice cream too. Jimmy, like you said, the new New York Yankees, if you gave us a wish list if you gave us like a realistic wish list with this roster, I think this is kind of our ideal lineup.
Yeah, I mean, this
You
is
know?
the names in that order is exactly what we guessed last episode. Or at least I guessed, because I thought they were going to do Donaldson 5. But I thought they were going to DH DJ and play Gleyber at second, and they DH Gleyber, who's notoriously a terrible DH hitter. So that's interesting, but I guess it doesn't matter. So yeah, Gleyber DH a lot in the World Baseball Classic, so he's used to it.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Pretty happy with this. Now,
Yeah.
they believe in Donaldson.
Yeah.
The 5-hole. Otherwise, as fans in the offseason, we have our rookie shortstop, who we believe in, and we're excited about, and he's got a new number. I'm like so irrationally upset with the youth for not thinking he was going to get a new number.
Yeah.
Like the Yankees.
Oh, we kind of owned everyone in our office.
Yeah. Like,
All the kids were like, "Oh, 77's nice."
Cool. The Yankees and the kids.
Oh.
You were 7 in high
it's
school.
a fucking
We're
business.
Disney, bro.
It's a business. Did you hear what they just did? The Yankees just asked the MLB. They're like, can we not make our coaches wear numbers because we don't have that many left? It's like, hey, the Yankees, just give the coaches 91 and 92 and don't give them to Peraza and Cabrera, you numbnuts. Why's Booney got to wear 18? You don't need to. Make him wear 81. Anyway, he's number 11 now. He called Gardy. Gardy was like, what?
Yeah. Gardy didn't answer the phone. It was his agent.
His agent.
They said
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gardy doesn't.
Gardy doesn't like when his past life
Gardy's
calls him.
boat doesn't have a phone.
Don't care.
The who are calling?
So that's exciting news. But Cabrera's still rocking 95.
Which kind of fits him, though. You know?
Nah.
The 7s didn't fit Volp.
No. 77 is not a cool number. Moving on.
In other sports, it can be. Not.
Oh,
this
yeah,
one.
for sure. Not a
hockey?
short, not a shortstop.
I mean, a good left winger.
but not a shortstop.
Not a shortstop for the Yankees. Guys, think
Of the
about-
numbers that are high and not cool, it's on the better side of it.
For your,
Disagree.
Yes.
for your next
It's
15
hard, it's odds stink.
for your next 15 years,
Yeah.
that camera shot. If there's a runner on second base, it's got to get attention. When you're that main camera shot looking at a home plate, you're going to see 7-7 for the next 15 years? No, it was never happening. It was never even on the table.
Yeah, it was never an option. And that's just a learning. It's a business.
It just comes with time.
So I like the lineup. I think, okay, Cabrera's in left. Great. Not Hicks starting out there. Let Hicks earn that back if he needs to. But Cabrera earned a starting job at the end of the year. He deserves that. And he had a really fucking good spring. Volpe had a great spring. The rest, I'm good with. Now, that bottom of the order, Jake, is still can be light.
Yes. Yes. And, we had some people in our office saying, is this the best Yankees opening day lineup in a while? Well, it depends. I would circle Josh Donaldson in the middle. And maybe that's my what to watch for. That's what we do some of that on these episodes.
Yeah.
Man. Hicks, like we've talked about a lot, he can play some outfield. He's going to switch hit. If he gets some run at the bottom of the lineup, is it really the worst thing? Josh Donaldson's batting 5th behind Giancarlo. And if Giancarlo hits a homer, man, a lot of eyes on Donaldson this year is our who are you leading up to the trade deadline? Because then a decision's got to be made. You know?
Yeah.
Like, if Josh Donaldson looks like last year, I understand. He's getting paid a lot of money. You made a move to get him. Maybe he was banged up. Athletically, he looked fine defensively. But if by the trade deadline this year, he hasn't shown hot streaks or is just hitting well, you have to know he kind of can't be a part of your postseason plan. So that's where I'm at. In the middle of the lineup, that's going to be one of the pivot points of this season.
Diamondbacks released Kevin Jepsen.
If you think Kevin Jepsen is joining the Yankees, you must be out your mind.
Good.
Is there anything on this field that you'd be watching for today?
Jim Henderson got released. Volpe's first at bat. If we're doing like cookie cutter, we are ESPN, and this is what you should watch for version of opening day, it's Volpe's first at bat. Non-performance wise, Volpe's signature acknowledgement of the bleacher creatures,
Right.
because that was Judge's only advice to him. Just make sure you got something for the creatures. Also, I saw BBD got in this game, got owned by Yankees Twitter. I got in this game.
Donked.
And then I saw on Reddit, they were like, hey, creatures. So I think Keith might be the one doing it. Like, no AV stuff.
Yeah.
It's awful. Like, I hope they're AV. No way. Gross. Volpe's cool.
Yeah. Do you think Volpe's going to do? Well, it's just maybe like hat off, something like that. Nothing flashy. That's not
Nothing
who Volpe
flashy.
Is he going to
is.
establish a
He
thing
might just do a
today?
little wave because he's like sheepish. And the infielders don't have like a lot of time.
Right.
Now
Maybe
you
just like heart glove up, something like that. Like I love you, you love me.
Yeah. Double tap the heart and up. I like that. Now, have you thought about the two Tonys at all?
I mean, Jim,
Haven't. Okay, that's a no.
if I had to tell you how much I've thought about where the Yankees marketing campaigns are going to go
Yeah.
with Riz, with Volpe. I mean, there's going to be Italian music playing out of every Yes Network commercial.
Volpe's got the Filipino music too. I'm not sure what that music is, but
It's good.
his grandpa was the mayor.
His mother was a mother.
Jeez, don't talk about her like that.
Nice lady. From everything I've read.
Dog's name was Jedi.
You're not about that, but that's
No,
okay.
I read it as Jetty first, and I was like, that's a terrible name. I was like,
That dog named Jetty?
my what to watch for is Volpe, dude. I mean, obviously.
It's a good one.
Obviously. And you know what? Also DJ.
Yeah.
Working at bats at the top of the order, taking pitches. Logan Webb's pretty good.
Yeah, Logan Webb is good.
Down and in.
A lot of sinkers.
A lot of sinkers. A lot of
Hey,
ground
no
balls.
more shift. Giants.
Shift.
Who are
pitch
they
clock.
rolling out? These fucking guys.
Who are they rolling
Did
out?
you just slunk?
I'm getting comfortable.
I just clicked talking Giants. Whoops.
We have a long day of streaming.
I have their line up here.
Who do they got? And Jim, when BBD says a name, just instant reaction from both of us. Here we go.
Lamont Wade Jr. leading off first base. Michael Conforto, right field, batting second.
Ooh.
Wilmer Flores, third base, batting third.
He's cute.
Jock Peterson's the DH, batting fourth.
Hey.
Hey.
Mike Yastrzemski's in center field, batting fifth.
I mean, this is a collection of ragamuffins. They don't get along.
Where's your grandpa?
This team doesn't like each other.
Gabe Kapler's in the city. I guess I didn't put that together. Should we go like to Equinox and find him or something?
He's on some city bike.
He's absolutely biking to the game. I'm gonna tell Trev. Tell Gabe I want to get dinner tomorrow night.
Is Estrada playing?
Tyro's batting sixth, playing second. Brandon Crawford's at short, batting seventh.
Garrett Cole's cousin or brother.
In-law.
Brother-in-law. Blake Sable is in left field, batting eighth.
You know who that is?
That Trev's
That's the guy Trev saw on vacation and went to shout him out on Talking Baseball and then forgot his name.
And then I believe it's Roberto Perez is now with the Giants, and he's batting ninth. Catching.
Wow.
Baseball-wise, if you want some insight into the other Webb dog across the way, Logan Webb, he's
good,
really good. He had a really good late year last year. He had an even better year before that, I believe. He's young, and he has a sinker that is visibly fun to watch.
Yeah.
It sits at 91 miles per hour, so he's not up there flame throwing, but he's got a sinker, so a two-seamer that runs in, a slider, and a changeup that he throws all the same. Now, let's see how he attacks righties because we have – so righties, the changeup doesn't come into play a lot, so it's going to be a lot of sinkers and sliders to righties. And then to lefties, which is who Rizzo and Oswaldo?
The lefties, yeah.
Changeup is the most dominant pitch to lefties. I believe Rizzo hit changeups pretty well last year, or at least slugged them.
Yeah. Yeah, and Webb, 192 innings pitched last year, 163 strikeouts. So, Garrett Cole on the contrast, 200 innings, 257. So, 8 more innings and almost 100 more strikeouts from Garrett Cole. So they're going to put the ball in play. So you need a little hit it where they ain't. And, going back to some Yankee teams of previous years, let's stay out of the double play ball today.
Let's do that. Of course. Jake, Rizzo versus off-speed pitches last year, which is changeups.
Right.
Not breaking or not fastballs. highest batting average versus any collection of pitches, highest expected batting average, highest expected sluggage. So he is a changeup hitter, and he's going to see a lot of changeups from Logan Webb, and that's exciting. Maybe you might pocket that for the homer draft.
Oh, my God.
Yeah?
First promo.
Oh, what'd you have?
Whoa, got to save it for the end.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Should we go to the pitching path for victory?
2 victory. Pitching path 4 victory?
Putting it on its head this year.
Yeah.
Garrett Cole will start.
Garrett Cole will get the nod. Mariano's actually throwing out the first pitch, so do you want to include
Mariano
him as the opener?
to Cole. Well, and then, then Logan Webb, like we talked about, he'll take the mound.
No, this is Yankees pitchers only.
Oh, Mariano to Cole. Cole for 6? Is that greedy for opening day?
Yes. Unless it's way different than last year, which it is because of the shortened spring. So what did he do in spring training? What was Cole's last start?
Garrett Cole.
Yeah, it was really good, right?
I'm not sure.
Talkin, Yanks, Cole. They probably tweeted about it. Cole today, 6 innings pitched, 6 earned runs. That was not, that was last year. 5.2 innings pitched. So, yeah, I was going off last year, which was way different. I forgot halfway through. But 84 pitches. So, I think you're going to see him around 80, maybe 90 pitches
90.
max. Max 90.
I've got 92 pitches.
All right, so the last time he threw 92 pitches was April 24th, or the first time he threw 92 pitches last year was April 24th. He went 6.2, 0 earned runs, 9 Ks.
I would support that.
Okay. So that's what you like?
That's what I like. So, oh boy, don't look at Max Goodman's Twitter. So Garrett Cole will hand the ball off to Mike King or Johnny Laza.
Very tough to
You
know.
want a little Wandy on opening day?
I do.
Okay.
I do want that.
Okay.
Um,
So do you want to pocket King for today and go Cole, Wandy, Johnny, Clay?
I think you go your A+ stuff, and we're gonna learn about King's role right now because yes, with Clark pitching game 2 and then Brito pitching game 3, you should save Kinger for game 2. If that's how they're going to use him, but we don't know if that's how they're going to use him. That's just how we want to use King as like a 2-inning guy to bridge the gap. So yeah, I think today I would do it as the Loaizaga, Wandy, Clay, in whatever order the lanes determine, but those 3 guys. If you need a 7, 8, 9 in a close game, I'm going those 3.
Yeah, I think I like that. And I think I don't hate Ron Marinaccio if Garrett needs help in the 6th today to get a good lefty. And I think in the cold weather, he'll look even more vampire-y, that it'll look work.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cold never bothered me anyways.
Frozen. I mean,
Okay, we got that.
or the Yanks are up 5-0 and Albert Abreu gets the,
Run, Albert.
yeah, he hits the 7, 8, 9.
Let's see it, Jimmy Cordero.
Yeah. Jeremy Cordero, scary guy.
What's that?
He's like big. Big.
He's like kind of roped up.
Oh,
too.
yeah. No, huge. He looks like a Oakland A from the 90s.
I think that year he was like good on the White Sox. They were calling him Jimmy Biceps. Heard that rumor. Can't say I was in the White Sox weeds that year.
I was in the White Sox weeds that year.
So what else do you want to talk about?
The Patriots gave UConn men's basketball their private jet to fly to the Final Four. I guess I don't know where I stand on that. I think it's almost home.
Did we do everything? Okay. Homer
draft, it's the Homer draft. Volpe.
That's who you're taking?
No,
Sounded like
I
it.
don't even know if I'm up.
Did you lock that in? Is that Jake's pick?
I don't even know if I'm up. dog.
It's up to you guys who's up, I think.
Should we explain that on the pregame show this year, there's going to be a rotating cast of people? Joe's will be in here. Kenobi will be in here. BBD will be in here.
Dan Allen, Rourke.
There's going to be like a crew per series.
Aaron
Jake and I will take
Boone,
some
maybe.
series. Other people are going to take other series. It's testing ground
Mariano
for
Rivera, if
other
you
people
wanted to.
do the pregame show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need more of them to sign into that sheet. Sign up for series, but that's a different conversation.
Joe's doesn't use Slack.
Yeah. I texted him too. Whatever.
Who have you picked?
I don't know if I'm up. Are you up or am I up?
Quick odds and evens game.
Yes.
1 run, 1 hand.
One hand behind the head. You can go behind your back. Okay. Now you put down a 1 or a 2, and you're gonna call it.
I'm gonna call it.
Yep.
Are we doing? Is it a 3, 2, 1 shoot?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1,
You didn't call it.
3.
Okay.
All right, you call it this time.
Okay. I'm going with evens.
Oh shit.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Odds. You get to go first.
Let's
if you want it.
go.
I also cannot find the old pregame show sheet. But writing it down, we're probably going to make a new one anyway.
I'm gonna go with Judge.
I found it, and it says, sorry, the file you have requested has been deleted.
That makes some more
Sequoia?
sense.
That's got all the info.
Yeah, we got to find a way to get that back eventually. For this year, I think we do need a new one that'll calculate individual because it's a revolving door of people, so it's got to be
I've taken Aaron Judge.
Jake takes Aaron.
Who deleted our fucking... That's got so much history. Great
we gotta
pick,
find
Jake.
it.
Obviously, if I won the odds and evens games, I would have taken Aaron Judge. Eat shit and die.
Rule last year was if Judge is available to you, you should probably take him.
Esad.
He's sad. I wasn't talking to you.
I know.
I'm taking Rizzo
Strong pick.
and Stanton.
Nice, man. Nice.
Thanks.
I'm between 2 guys.
Yep. Is this live?
Like, are we live on YouTube right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a chat going?
Yeah.
2,000 people watching, Jake, as you botch this pick.
I'm going to go with, if you remember, Josh Donaldson had a nice opening day walk-off last year.
I don't. I was on an airplane traveling to California.
Seems like you remember that. Oswaldo Cabrera will be today's
That's who I would have chosen.
walk-off home run.
That's who I would have chosen.
Thank you.
Walk-off home run.
Yeah.
Is that a Premo?
Abreu's pitching this.
Pretty nuts.
Abreu's pitching the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Oh, he hits the home
9
run.
up,
He just
9
walks
down.
off the field.
The San Francisco Giants don't even have handshakes. They don't know each other.
Gabe Kapler and Kai Correa have handshakes. Don't undersell that.
Anything else? You had a premonition.
There's an over-under, I'd assume, in this game.
Yeah, it's
6.5.
I'm taking the under.
7.
I'm taking the under. This is a 4-1 final. Abreu gets knocked around in the ninth a little bit.
Is it 6.5?
It is?
Going
I thought you
over,
were saying
bro.
it because you knew.
A beautiful day in the... Well, you got 2 1s. Cole and
Yeah,
Webb.
but when I looked at them a couple days ago, it was all 7.5.
I'm looking at 6.5 right now on the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
Pretty good quote by Booney. One of the darkest places I went was picturing Aaron Judge on the third baseline in a Giants uniform on opening day. Yeah. That would have been bad.
This is arson.
Give me runs. Volpe runs. Volpe's going to score 3 runs himself.
Volpe stolen base over under half.
Yam it. You're on the under?
Yeah.
I'm on the over.
Saw some tweets of some Arson Judge Giants jerseys at the stadium today. Good stuff.
My premonition, get ready for the Yes Network replays. Volpe almost tracks down Trevino on an RBI double.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Trevino's on second. Volpe's on first. Volpe almost catches him. And then Trevino's got the cute post-game interview. Like, I'm slow.
Trevino's like
The kid's
the
fast.
fastest guy in the world.
Did you say your promo? You're being really quiet. You're not talking into the mic that much.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
get into my brain to figure out a premonition. Let me just talk to the heavens. Someone will have a 2-homer day
Trevino was 9th in sprint speed last
out
year.
of 10. Someone will have a 2-homer day.
9th percentile. Okay. On the Yanks.
That's I hope. I can't control.
God
You've
damn.
never seen 300?
God damn it.
I can just
I've
talk.
seen the movie 300.
Okay. You know those elders?
Yeah.
Otherwise, death.
Pretty much. And you just watched 300.
What we say, or we will lick you.
The frick?
Dude, I just did a random Trevino, and it's him hitting a homer.
What?
See you at the stream.